Cinema presents the story of one elf who's coming home for Christmas. Boy.
Can't wait to see my dad. We're gonna go ice skating and eat sugar plums. Sorry!
Welcome back to another Vlogmas, and today we are at Cineworld and we're going to go see Elf, one of my favourite Christmas movies. So I thought I would take you along with me, but before we go in, here are 5 fun facts about Elf.
Fun fact number 1. Will Ferrell was relatively unknown as an actor when he was chosen for the role of Elf. He was mainly known for his sketches on Saturday Night Live. Previously he'd starred in A Night at the Roxbury in 1998, and he'd just wrapped up shooting Old School when he was signed up for the role of Buddy the Elf. Fun fact number 2. They only had a limited budget and time for shooting on location in New York City, 13 days to be precise. Due to the limited time and budget, they didn't hire any actors as extras. This means all the extras in the wide shots were all shot on location and were just general members of the public, including the Santa in a tracksuit. All of it was filmed on location, as you see, so that means that when Buddy the Elf was running through the revolving doors, that actually happened. The same with grabbing the flyers and running out into traffic. Rather, there was just that guy in a red tracksuit that looked like Santa just walking through New York City. Amazing. Fun fact number 3. The film was picked up by New Line Cinema. Yes, the same studio that is known for A Nightmare on Elm Street. They were known at the time for their mainly edgy films and had never done a family-friendly movie like Elf. This meant that executives had a lot of hesitation before the film came out, and when they were seeing initial clips from the movie, they didn't get it, and they were like, is this supposed to be funny? One of the changes New Line wanted to make at one point was to make Jovi a streetwalker, which just wouldn't make sense to the character. It would just make it that little bit seedier and not quite as family friendly as the movie we know and love. Fun fact number 4. The set for the North Pole was filmed in Canada. They couldn't find a stage big enough, so they ended up filming in an ice hockey rink. What they did was they did all of the trick photography on set in person using forced perspective. So no, they didn't make Will Ferrell bigger or the other elves smaller. It's all done through forced perspective and trick photography. That literally just blows my mind. I know that forced perspective is used a lot in Disney to make like the castle seem bigger and things like that, and like when you walk down Main Street USA to make that look longer. The fact that they used forced perspective in a movie when they could have used CGI just gives it that real authentic feel. You can see photos of the way that when they were in school, Will Ferrell was only like 10 feet away from the other actors, but he was positioned closer to the camera and he was raised up higher as well, so that his desk was higher and smaller. Fun fact number 5. When making Elf, director Jon Favreau had 3 main aims for the movie. Number 1, he wanted to make the movie look like a Rankin and Bassett production. They are the company that made Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the stop-motion version from the 1960s. Number 2, he wanted to make a truly family Christmas movie. And number 3, he wanted to make it a timeless classic. And I have to say, I think he's hit all 3. I am going to head to the cinema now to go and watch Elf for the 10,000th time. So super excited to see it on the big screen, as I haven't done that since it first came out in 2003. So I will bring you along with me when we get to the cinema.
So I'm not sure if you've seen on our previous videos, but we are Cineworld Unlimited card holders, which is amazing. It means that we can go to unlimited cinema all the time whenever we fancy it, which is great. We've had the cards for over a year because we are black card holders, which means we get discounted snacks as well, which is one of my favourite things. So we're just about to grab some ice cream now before we head in, and yeah, I'm going to see one of my all-time favourite Christmas films. So super excited to see it on the big screen, which I haven't done since this film was first released.
So we have just come out of the cinema after watching Elf. and honestly it is definitely one of my favourite films. But yeah, I just forgot how good it is. Honestly, it is such a fun film and it literally makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. It's so funny. I love Will Ferrell and his comedy anyway, but this is just another level. I always watch it on Christmas Eve usually, but because it was on in the cinema and on the big screen, I had to go today. So this year on Christmas Eve we're going to watch Miracle on 34th Street instead, which will be a nice change from our usual routine. But I just love it. I'm just buzzing now. So it's about 9:30. The film started at half 7, I think the showing was. So yeah, just gonna drive home now and then get to bed. Yeah, early night tonight. It's been a long day, but I hope you have liked this video. If you have, please give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you real soon. Bye guys.